as 5 into a5, which is equal to 8 times 8 time. So 5 into a5 is equal to 8 into 8, and then I have to prove a13 is equal to 0. Means what? A plus 12d equal to 0, I have to prove it. Now, if we go here, 5, a5 can be written as a plus 4d, which is equal to 8 into a plus 7d. So that's equal to, I multiply 5a plus 20d is equal to 8a plus 56d. Now that's equal to, I bring everything to this side. So 8a minus 5a is nothing but 3a plus 56 minus 20 is nothing but 36d is equal to 0. Now 3 is common, take it out. So a plus 12d is equal to 0. So I got a13 is equal to 0. It's proved. Simplest. If nth term of an AP be 1 by n, nth term of an AP be 1 by n, prove that its mth term is 1. First let me write what is given. Nth term, that is am is equal to a plus m minus 1 into d, which is given as 1 by n. And an is given a plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 1 by m. I have to prove nth term, that is amn is equal to a plus mn minus 1 into d. I have to prove that's equal to 1. This is what my aim to prove. Now, what I would do to get my values equal to 1, I have to find my a, I have to find my b, go and substitute a and b in the equation, then you should get that value is equal to 1. That's our aim. Now, what would I do when I am given two equations? I will just cancel it by pen of linear equation, the elimination method, and then I would find either a or d, and then with that I will find another variable and go and substitute in the asked equation, that is in the amnth term. Now, we have to be very careful on solving these two equations. So I would go for changing the symbol first. Let me get rid of a. Now, this bit confused, so I will write it once more. By multiplying, I would have md minus d is equal to 1 by n, and nd minus d is equal to 1 by m. Now this symbol is changed, so again this gets cancelled. So I will have my equation m minus n into d is equal to 1 by n minus 1 by m. Now I have to get my d here. So let me take the LCM. So which is equal to m minus n into d, then m minus n divided by mn. So this gets cancelled. So my d is equal to 1 by mn. I got my d. Now I have to get my a. So substitute in any one of the equation. I will substitute in a and the equation such that my equation becomes a plus m minus 1 into d is 1 by mn is equal to 1 by n. Now a, I have to find it, my a, that's equal to 1 by n. This plus goes to the other side, minus of m minus 1 into 1 by mn. I will write it as mn. So that's equal to, now separating, 1 by n minus m by mn plus 1 by mn. So m gets cancelled. So this becomes 1 by n, which is minus 1 by n. Again this and this gets cancelled. So my a is equal to 1 by mn. So a I got it, d I got it. I will go and substitute in my required equation. So I will substitute here my a and d. Both are the same values. So that's equal to, this implies a is 1 by mn plus this is mn minus 1 into 1 by mn. I should get 1, but right now I cannot write it as equal to 1. So let me find this value 1 by mn and then multiply plus mn by mn minus 1 by mn. So this and this gets cancelled and this gets cancelled and remains 1. So my amn is equal to just the value 1. I got hence proved. I got amn is equal to 1. As simple as that. Children, these kind of questions seem to be a bit confusing, but it's not. When you write what is given and what you have to find, automatically you get your answer. So if you have practiced well, so it's easy to find your answer. So do not skip any of the questions and do with me. Practice the question. Do with me so you will understand how to get the calculations. The pth term of an AP is Q and the qth term of an AP is P. Prove that its nth term is P plus Q minus N. Children, I give you a clue. When it is asked to prove that nth term, a nth term, your main aim is, when it's given in terms of P, Q or M and N, your aim is to find what is A and D by the given condition. With the given values, how can you get your A and D? Then go and substitute in AN. Substitute AN, these two values, you automatically get your solution. Now, I would write what is given first. My pth term, that is AP is equal to A plus P minus 1 into D, which is given as Q. And AQ is given as A plus Q minus 1 into D, which is given as P. Now, my aim is to find A and D. So, I will go for cancellation. Minus this, and you understood from the previous question, minus D, and this become plus D, gets cancelled. So, I would have P minus Q into D is equal to Q minus P. Now, I want my D. What I will do, P minus Q into D, this can be written as minus taken outside, P minus Q gets cancelled. So, my D is equal to minus 1. And now I have to get my A. So, just substitute A plus P minus 1 into D is equal to Q. So, in this, we'll substitute D is P minus 1 into minus 1 equal to Q. So, A minus P plus 1 equal to Q. So, A becomes P plus Q minus 1. So, I got my A here. So, I will substitute in my A nth term. A n says A plus n minus 1 into D. So, A I got it, P plus Q minus 1 plus n I do not know minus 1, D I know minus 1, which is equal to P plus Q minus 1 and then minus n plus 1. 1 gets cancelled. So, my expression becomes simple as that. So, AN is equal to P plus Q minus N. If N times nth term of an AP is equal to N times its nth term, show that its n plus nth term of the AP is 0. So, what I should do? N times nth term of an AP is equal to n times nth term of an AP are equal. I have to prove that an plus nth term, which is A plus m plus n minus 1 into d, that I have to prove it to be equal to 0. So now it is given m into am. So m into a plus m minus 1 into d is equal to n into a plus n minus 1 into d. So both are equal. Now I just expanded am plus this, I bring it inside, so n square d and then minus md is equal to an plus n square d minus nd. Now I will bring everything to one side, am, so minus an plus n square d, this comes this side, minus n square d minus md plus nd equal to 0. Now I will take out common grouping the terms. I take out common here, a is taken outside, so I will have my equation as a into m minus n plus d is taken outside, m square minus n square plus d is taken outside, minus m plus n, so I will take minus outside, so it again become m minus n equal to 0. Now, so here I have, this can be written as m plus n into m minus n. So I have m minus n, m minus n, m minus n common, take it out. So m minus n is common. I'm left with a plus d into m plus n and then minus 1 equal to 0. So I would have a plus m plus n into my d minus 1. It's d, it's not 1, it's d. So equal to 0. So I would take my a plus m plus n minus 1 into d equal to 0. This is nothing but a m plus n. As simple as that, which is equal to 0. Hence proved. This equation is nothing but a m plus n, which is equal to 0. Hence proved. Children, how many numbers of 2 digits are divisible by 7? So the 2-digit number starting as my AP becomes 14. Next number is 21. Next is 28. And I know the last number is 2-digit number is 98. I have to count how many numbers are there which would be divisible by 7. Now I'm not going to count, I just use my formula, that is a is equal to 14 and b is equal to 7 and my an is equal to 98. So an becomes a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 98 is equal to 14 plus n minus 1 into d is 7. So 98 minus 14, 8 minus 4 is 4 and then 9 minus 1 is 8, which is equal to n minus 1 and I divide this by 7. So 1 7s are 2, which implies n is equal to lesson number 13. So 13 numbers are there which would be divisible by 7, 2 digits. Two APs have the same common difference. The first term of one of these is 3. So I would have a is equal to 3, the first one. And that of the other is 8. So I will write that as bn. So that is b is equal to 8. What is the difference between their second term, fourth term, 10th term, 30th term, whatsoever may be? Now, I want to have my difference between this an, so this term is an and this term is bn. I have to find an minus bn. So now my an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, so that is 3 plus n minus 1 into d. Now bn is equal to 8 plus n minus 1 into d. So now my aim is to find the difference between them. So I would have an minus bn is equal to minus 5 plus nd minus nd gets cancelled, minus d plus d gets cancelled. So this totally gets cancelled. Plus n minus 1 into d minus n minus 1 into d totally gets cancelled. So an minus bn is minus 5. Now n is whatsoever may be. If you put n is 2, so a2 minus b2, that's going to be minus 5. And if you put n is equal to 4, so a4 minus b4, that's also equal to minus 5. So any number of terms between them, it's going to be same. Why? Because of this same common difference. So it's going to be the same value. And now we are going to study the special case of arithmetic progression. In that, selection of terms. Suppose in the question, if you are asked to find a few number of terms, so find the number of terms, that is number of terms in the sense 3 terms or 4 terms or 5 terms, then we have to choose the terms in an appropriate manner, so that when we add those terms, we have to get the condition to be satisfied as in the as it is given in the question. Now, I'll tell you an example. If suppose there are 3 terms, few terms that you are asked to find is 3 terms, that is odd number. So I will take my terms as a minus d, a and a plus d. If you require 4 terms, then I would take my terms as a minus 3d, a minus d and a plus d and a plus 3d. And if you are asked to find 5 terms, I would take a minus 2d, a minus d, a and a plus d and a plus 2d. And similarly, ask 6 terms, then a minus 5d, comma, a minus 3d, comma, a minus d, comma, a plus d, a plus 3d, and then a plus 5d. So these are the terms you will take it into consideration when the number of terms asked is 6. Children, in this you must have noted some points here. When the number of terms are asked, odd number of terms, you can see here the middle term is a. When it is even number of terms, the middle terms are a minus d and a plus d. Here a minus d and a plus d. So based on this concept, we are going to do few sums to find the required number of terms. Shall we move on to the questions? Children, the question says the sum of 3 numbers in AP is minus 3 and their product is 8. Find the numbers. It's asked 3 numbers, so you will take a minus d plus a plus d, which is equal to minus 3. So dd gets cancelled, so 3a is equal to minus 3, so a is equal to minus 1. And the text is given, the product is 8. So a into a minus d into a plus d, which is equal to 8. So I can write a into a square minus d square, which is equal to 8. Substituting the value, minus 1 into minus 1 the whole square minus d square is equal to 8. So I would have 1 minus plus d square is equal to 8 minus 1. So d square is equal to 9. So d is equal to plus or minus 3. This becomes plus 1 and minus 1 into plus 1. It's minus 1. Plus minus into minus becomes plus d square. So d is equal to plus or minus 3. If d is equal to plus 3, my AP I have taken as a minus d, comma, a plus d. So a is minus 1 and minus 3, comma, minus 1 plus 3. So minus 4 minus 1 and then plus 2 is my first AP. And if my D is equal to minus 3, my AP becomes A minus of minus 3, that's equal to plus 3. So minus 1 plus 3, comma, minus 1, and then minus 1 minus 3. So that becomes 2 minus 1 minus 4. So AP is minus 4 minus 1, 2, or 2 minus 1 minus 4. So this is my required AP. Next question, find 4 numbers in AP whose sum is 20 and the sum of whose square is 120. Here the question is find 4 numbers. So my numbers are A minus 3D, comma, A minus D, A plus D, and A plus 3D. Now it is given the sum is equal to, so plus plus plus, which is equal to 20. So I would have my minus 3D, this gets cancelled, minus 3D plus 3D gets cancelled. So 4A is equal to 20 gets cancelled. So my A is equal to 5. Now another condition is the sum of whose square is. So first we write the square and then we will add it, that is A minus D the whole square plus A plus D the whole square plus A plus 3D the whole square is equal to 120. Now I'm going to simplify this A minus B the whole square form. So A square plus 9D square minus 3 2s are 6 AD plus A square plus B square minus 2AD plus A square plus B square plus 2AD plus A square plus 9D square plus 6AD, that's equal to 120. So I'm going to cancel which can be cancelled, that's becoming cancelled. So 1A square, 2A square, 3A square, and then 4A square. So I will have 4A square plus, so my question is 4A square plus 9D square plus 9D square is 80, 18D square, 19D square, 20D square. So 20D square is equal to 120. So dividing by 4, I would have my A square plus 5D square is equal to 3 4s are 12 and then 0, 30. So I get my A is equal to, I got it A as 5, so 5 square plus 5D square is equal to 30. So 5D square is equal to 30 minus 25, that is 5, gets cancelled. That implies D is equal to plus or minus 1. So my numbers are, so there are 4 numbers I have to find. So first, when D is equal to 1, the numbers are A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, and then A plus 3D. So I would have 5 minus 3 into 1, comma, 5 minus 1, and then 5 plus 1, and then 5 plus 3 into 1, that is 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is my AP when D is equal to plus 1. So when D is equal to minus 1, my numbers are, D is equal to minus 1. My numbers are 5 minus 3 into minus 1, 5 minus of minus 1, 5 plus of minus 1, 5 plus 3 into minus 1. So I would get this 8, and then 5 plus 1, that is 6, and then 4, and then 2. So this just become ulta. So my D is equal to minus 1, my numbers are this, D is equal to 1, the numbers are this. So simple. Now divide 32 into 4 parts which are in AP such that the product of extreme is to the product of means is 7:15. So 4 parts, that means minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d. So that is total is 32. So the total means its sum. So now a, that is equal to 4a, the rest all gets cancelled. That's equal to 32. So a is equal to 8. Now the another thing is such that the product of the extreme. So when you multiply this a minus 3d into a plus 3d, the ratio to the product of the means. So a minus d into a plus d, which is equal to 7 by 15. It's given as the ratio. Now I know that this can be written as a squared minus 3d, the whole square is nothing but 9d square, divided by a square minus d square, which is equal to 7 by 15. Now I would substitute my a value here. The a value becomes 8 here. So I substitute a is 8. So 8 squared minus 9d square divided by 8 square minus d square is equal to 7 by 50. So I will have my 8 square, which is equal to 64 minus 9d square divided by 64 minus d square is equal to 7 by 50. Cross multiplication, 64 into 15 minus, so let me have my product, 64 into 15, 5 4s are 22, 6 5s are 30, 32, 4, 6 and then 0, 6, 9. So my product becomes 960 minus 9 into d square, so 9 into 15, so 15 into 9, 9 5s are 45, 4, 1 9s are 9, 9 plus 4 is 135 d square is equal to 64 into 7. 7 4s are 28, 2, 6 7s are 42, that is 44. So 44 8 minus 7d square. So it is 7d square. My a is equal to 8. I'll keep it here somewhere. So now on simplification, 960 minus 448 is equal to minus 7d square plus 135 d square. So 960 minus 448. So 10 minus 8 is 2, 5 minus 4 is 1 and 9 minus 4 is 5. So 5, 1, 2 is equal to 135, 15 minus 7 is 8, 2, 1. So d square. So on cancellation, I would get 128. So it is 4 times. So 4 times d square. So my d is equal to plus or minus 2. So my numbers are, I would have my numbers, d is equal to plus or minus 2. So I have taken my numbers. d is equal to plus or minus 2. My numbers, you know, a minus 3d, so and a minus d and then a plus d and a plus 3d. So let me have my d is equal to 2 here and a is 8 minus 3 into 2 comma 8 minus 2 and 8 plus 2 and 8 plus 3 into 2. So I would have 2 here and then 6 here, 10 here and 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 8 is 14 here. So my numbers are 2, 6, 10, 14. As simple as that. And if 2x, x plus 10, 3x plus 2 are in AP, find x. Now, you know that in AP it is given it's in AP. So, the common difference is same. So, x plus 10 minus 2x is equal to 3x plus 2 minus x minus 10. So, I would have minus x plus 10 is equal to 2x minus 8. So, bring it to the same term. This becomes 18. This becomes 3x. So, this gets cancelled. So, my x is equal to 6. So my terms are 6 2s are 12, and then 6 plus 10 is 16, and then 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 2 is 20. So that's my AP. Children, now we move on to the next subtitle of this chapter, sum to n terms. So your AP is A1, A2, etc., AN, then sum of this n terms, Sn is defined as n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where n is the number of terms, a is the first term, and d is the common difference. This can also be written as n by 2 into a plus n minus 1 into d. I just written 2a, and you can see here this is nothing but an. So my formula becomes n by 2 into a plus an. So that's also the formula for finding sum to n terms. When the question an, the last term is given, directly you can substitute in this formula and you can get your Sn. This kind of question will come in MCQs. And another way of formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. L is nothing but the last term. This is nth term. This is last term of that AP. So that's the difference between, but this nth term we consider sometimes as the last term. But actually last term is L. So if the term L is given, that is last term is given in the question, then you can use this formula such that to find your Sn, the sum of the n terms. We shall move on to the questions. Children, now you can see find the sum of 20 terms of AP. 1, 4, 7, 10. So I know Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. The second important formula in this chapter. So n is equal to, how many terms are there? N is equal to 20, it is given. A is equal to 1 and d is equal to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So everything is given. So I write S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 1 plus 20 minus 1 into d. That's equal to, this gets cancelled. So I have 10 into 2 plus 19d. 19 d, where d is given 3 here. So 19 into 3 here. So 19 into 3, 9 3s are 27 to 57. So I will have my S20 is equal to, S20 is equal to 10 into 59, which is equal to 590 is my answer. So adding 20 terms in this AP, I get the sum 590. Shall we move on? If the nth term of an AP is 2n plus 1, find the sum of first n terms of AP. Now it's given an is equal to 2n plus 1. Now I have to find my Sn. Sn, I know Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an, where an is given. I can use that formula. But now my aim is to find a. So n is equal to 1. I can get my a1, which is a. So 2 into 1 plus 1, that is equal to 3. Now I go and get my Sn, n by 2 into 3 plus an is given to n plus 1. So I can have n by 2 into 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 2n divided by n by 2, that is. So n by 2 into, I can take 2 outside. So I'm left with n plus 2. So this gets cancelled. So Sn is equal to n into n plus 2. So that's my answer. Next question says, find the sum of first 30 terms. That means S30 we have to find, and whose second term is 2 and seventh term is 22. So second term is A2 is equal to 2 and seventh term is, that is A7 is equal to 22, it is given. So now to get my S30 I need A, D, N n is already given, so I have to substitute. So let me have this as a plus d is equal to 2, and this can be written as a plus 6d is equal to 22. So solving these two equations, we will get minus 5d is equal to minus 20. That implies d is equal to 4. So substitute in this equation. So a plus 4 is equal to 2. So a is equal to minus 2. So I got my d and a. So I will get my Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S30 I want. So 30 by 2 into 2 into a is minus 2 plus 30 minus 1 is 29 into d is 4. So I get it, this gets cancelled 15 times. 15 into minus 4 plus 9 4s are 36, 3 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, which is equal to 15 into 112. So now I have to multiply 15 and 112. So on multiplication, I would get the answer S30 is equal to, let me multiply, get the product of this. So 112 into 15, that is 5 2s are 10, 1 1 5s are 6, and then 5, and then 2 1 1. So 0 8 6 1. So my S30 is equal to 1680. As simple as that. I got